Previously on The Way of the Fallen.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot.
Alright, morning. Got ourselves a bit of a journey. As stated previously, 7,000 steps within our grasp. So let's find a way. Yeah, the word about the dragons spread. We're told we just crossed the bridge. There's our, I guess you could say, a first shrine, if you will, and then up we go. Here we go. Setting off with Lydia. As the previous comment stated, we're the Golden Girls. Alright, let's check our first point. An etched tablet. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice. They spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Alright. Hi, Draco. Good morning to you. Path can be treacherous. And a stab. Lydia, you alright? You looking alright? Alright, let's just be on the ready. It's been a long journey so far. There's gotta be more ahead. Lots more ahead is the general feeling. Like we're just starting to open up the world and our purpose in this world. And if these Graybeards have any insight, then, you know, they can prove very useful. Skyrim is pretty. Alright, let's just keep going. And another potential tablet, and a traveler. Excuse us. And we're born and spread over the face of Mundus. Dragons presided over the crawling masses. Northern and had no voice. Excuse me.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Okay. So, did you hear the Graybeards called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
So what are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Fair point. Well, do you visit the Graybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Okay. Thanks for the info. Good talk. Good travels.
Okay.
Right. Ugh. Skyrim. Pretty girl, talk to me. Let's just be on the ready. Weather is even becoming more treacherous. Set off, early in the morning. It was nice and bright and clear, but air is getting thinner, but also got a snake cat. Okay. Gotta be ready. That's the double team. Okay. Learn a bit more about some ingredients. Eating a tooth of a saber cat. Just keep going. There's the wolves we heard about. We were warned about, I should say. Through the trees. Be careful for some others. These wolves don't like to travel alone. But maybe that one just, you know, strayed from the pack. The lone wolf will die alone, but the pack survives. Sorry, saw the new Game of Thrones trailer. I know it's been out for a few days or so, but watched it last night. Hype, ladies and jelly spoons. All right, a bowl. Don't want to take any offerings, but let's read. Fledgling spirits, men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons in their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Ugh, brutal. I know. Speaking of dragons shouting, there's a dragon right there, a furry one. Let's keep going. So far, so good. Only one real opposing foe. Some strong opposition in that saber cat. Here we go. We're definitely up high. Higher than most ever dared to venture. Weather is harsh, but we must press forward. Didn't mean to turn into Sean Connery. Got someone up this high as well. See if we can talk to them.
Yeah?
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Fair enough. Did you hear the Graybeards called Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Ivarstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Until next time.
Okay.
By Ishmir, you won't leave here alive.
Oh boy. Dragon. Is it going after Ivarstead? I'm just not quite sure if... Can't... Doesn't seem to be Ivarstead. This looks like almost the way we came through previously. Down from Helgen. Yeah, this is where we came through for Helgen. The now famous alchemist shack. Okay. Now it's coming down. Frost. Okay. Gotta be careful here. was not expecting it. To be honest, I was not expecting encounter a dragon coming up this this path. It's every other time I've ever done this. It's always been there's maybe a troll. Come on. See if it'll land. If it lands, then we have some advantages. There we go.
Think you can take me?
There we go.
Never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Look out. Look out. More power being absorbed. There's that sense of almost pride coming over us. You seem to be trapped in the ribs. Careful. Heavy target shield. Wonder if that's better than our current shield. It is by 1. Okay. It's got some dragon scales. Dragon bone. We'll just take all of it. Alright. Yeah, it's slightly better. So let's just get that at the ready. Not the coolest looking shield, but at the same time, it can be useful. And if it came off the dragon, then that means some poor soul left it inside. So we thank them for their sacrifice and their charity and death. Anyway, the etched tablet. Kind called on Parthenax, who pitied me. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Let's just keep pressing forward. Feel that nothing's gonna stop us on this path. And throw whatever foe you'd like at us, but we will continue. We will persevere. And Skyrim, pretty. A troll. A double team. There we go. Lydia. You okay? Okay. Alright. I know Draco. I know she's okay. She just needs to take a little rest. That's all. That's all. Alright. Let her rest for a moment. While I pet the dog. Get a little coffee. Because it's morning for me too. How you doing? Okay. I know Draco. Goat seems to have not made it. Of course, coming up on a troll. Right, we can see possibly some towers of High Hrothgar. Our man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. The Dragon War Some we studied time in the as a vigilant and training to be a vigilant. I know. The wind's getting a little bit harsher. So it's getting a lot colder as well. We press forward. As I've said before, both literally and figuratively, we're just pressing forward. Alright. Still no one up this high. But, let's see. Roaring tongues, sky children conquer. Sky children. That seems to kind of hit us. Founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Some could even call us a sky child. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, and for multiple reasons. I know. Our angelic abilities, us being a Nephilim, now possibly being a Dragonborn. Alright. The tongues at Red Mountain went away, humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began a 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. All things that we learned a bit about as a child. You know, growing up in the Vigilant, or the Vigil. Vigilant, the Hall of the Vigilant. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. So that's something we are heading toward. The architect of all this, Jurgen Windcaller, Jurgen the Calm. Jurgen's the lotion. And there we are. And look at that. Talos. Just everywhere seemed to go. Visions of Talos, or shrines of Talos. Okay. For years all silent, the Graybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim. Stripling them was summoned to High Hrothgar, or to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. We've made it. It's been a long journey. Hrothgar discovered. Alright, one last tablet. Voices worship. Follow the underpath. Speak only in true need. Voice of the Sky has been added. This to show you. That's basically for reading all the tablets for those of you who have not done that. Okay. And that is, animals will neither attack nor flee from you for 24 hours. 24 in-game hours. Of course, got like some supplies for the Graybeards, you know, but we're not gonna mess with those. But we do want to come inside and hopefully get some answers. Okay. Here they are.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
So you call me Dragonborn. What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay. Well,
Strike us with the power of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Graybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
okay, so they're even calling us Dragonborn. So it must mean we are, but and we kind of know a bit about who the Graybeards are, and we know a little bit about the place, so don't really want to know that, but I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Graybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
We've heard that before, that dragon blood. So yeah, you mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Okay. I know Draco. Because of course we all know Tiber Septim. You know, being Dragonborn. So, we're ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But, do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards
Draco.
projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in unrelenting force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. Learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
More and more powerful. Of course, they're gonna wait.
Well done. Again.
Like an astral projection, almost, that they're using. We learned about stuff like that.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. show great promise, Dragonborn.
Okay.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy.
Okay, Master Bori. Of course, Lydia here with us. She's probably, you know, because we haven't had a chance to talk, she's probably got many questions and opinions, and very curious to hear it, though. Which we will. But fulfilling her duties, both as friend and, you know, House Carl, she is coming with us.
You will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you wool, which means whirlwind. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wool.
Okay.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
So let us get that ready.
Master Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Okay. Lydia wants to run up and just like, you know, we can see her just look of disbelief and just like, this is amazing.
Your quick mastery of a new Thuum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I mean, I don't know how to do it. It just happens, just flows forth from us.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Okay. Horn of Jürgen Windcaller, alright. Yeah, a lot of questions, of course. So, why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Okay. Well, surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it.
Okay.
Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Okay. That's, you know, understandable words of warning, if you will. Considering they know we're Dragonborn. Now we know. But they don't know about the other side of that coin, if you will. But the words hold true to both. So, only, I noticed so far, there's only 4, so there are only 4 of you.
5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Sorry. Yeah, we read about Paarthurnax along the way, and of course in books growing up we knew that name, and we were very interested in meeting this Paarthurnax. So when can I meet your leader, Paarthurnax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Okay. Fair enough. So. Bleh, bleh. So why are the shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
Okay. Well, I think that's all the questions we have for now.
Breath and focus.
So we have a new task to retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. It's not too far away from Morthal, somewhat near Dawnstar and kind of in the middle of all that, a little south east of Solitude. That's where we're gonna head now. We just got to, of course, find a way. This is gonna be a long journey because, of course, we have to go back down, you know, the 7,000 steps, all that. So I think that's what we'll do. And we're gonna make a stop along the way in Whiterun, you know, rest and see if we can, you know, sell any items that we may have and do some smithing, hopefully. So what we'll do is we'll do that, and we'll see you once we get close to Ustengrav.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Intrigue. We made it back to Whiterun, obviously. But now we're approached by these people that we don't know who they are. So we're not just going to tell them, why, yes, we are Dragonborn. We don't mean to brag or boast, but at the same time, we're suspicious of these people. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.